What is up, everybody? Welcome to some Damia action. I hope you're ready. Sorry, I tried to pick my cat up, and she's been wanting me to pick her up, and I go to pick her up, and then her body folds down, and she's like, "No, I don't want you to pick me up." So that was all while trying to hit the record button. Okay, so opening hand, we've got yeah, this is pretty good. We'll go keep on this one. We got a little Planeswalker action, got a little Urban Evolution. It's not too bad. Sorry, it's just like she's been meowing, and then tried to pick her up, and she just fell over like a wet rag. Just nope, I don't need you to pick me up. But we're playing Damia. I'll cover what we're playing against in just a second. Okay, so let's go Temple of Mystery. I think yeah, let's go Temple of Mystery. Let's get a little scry action, see what we got going on. Bribery. Okay, so we got Bribery on top. Opulent Palace comes into play tapped. Play that next turn. Yeah, I don't mind that. We'll put it on top. But yes, we're playing Damia, Sage of Stone. She has Death Touch. Death Touch. Skip your draw step at the beginning of your upkeep. If you have fewer than 7 cards in hand, draw cards equal to the difference. So basically, just skip your draw step, and then if you got 0 cards in hand, why don't you fill that bad boy back up to 7? Heck yeah. That's always fun. And then I'll cover what Dragonlord Ojutai does in just a second. So let's go Opulent Palace, and then we'll go and pass the turn. So we're playing against Dragonlord Ojutai. It's flying, and it's hexproof as long as it's untapped. And then whenever he deals damage to a player, look at the top 3 cards of your library, put 1 into your hand, the rest on the bottom in your library in any order. Yeah, pretty fun. I feel like it's a really well-designed magic card when they released it for standard. Pretty solid. Okay, so let's go. Let's go Flooded Strand. We can try and jam an Ashiok right now. Yeah, we're going to test the waters. Let's see if we can't jam an Ashiok. We don't have any counter magic, and if he's gonna eat a counter spell on this Ashiok, I'm okay with that. And then once we get down to Ashiok, it's not like it's let's go Underground Sea. Yeah, and then even if it doesn't stick, or if it does, then we just have a bunch of mill action. So this is one of those, just kind of exploring to see if we got a counter spell. All right, so we're just gonna start chipping away at his library. Oh, Restoration Angel, I think. Yep, what's up, Restoration Angel? Let me hit F6 so he can do his thing. Sorry, I was taking the tea out of my tea mug. I'm recording in the morning. But yeah, so this is Damia. This is kind of a little spikier build for me, and spiky to me means going Planeswalker control. So we got a nice little distribution of Planeswalkers in here, and it's also just tons of good stuff like Bribery, and just here to have some fun. Okay, so let's get down Scalding Tarn. Let's go ahead and so we can get down Restoration Angel. Yeah, because he's going to swing in for 5. Even if we plus it up to 2, it's going to go to 6, and we're just basically never going to get Ashiok off the ground after that. So let's go and get down Restoration Angel just to have a blocker. Make sure that's 4 real quick. 1, 2, 3, 4. That way, we kind of leave it open to where he's going to have to swing in with the Dragonlord. Okay, so we got Restoration Angel. He has Hexproof right now, so there's nothing we can do. We're on at 4 mana. May see if we can try and stick a Beast Within when he swings in. Once again, to kind of see if there's a counterspell. Or we can go for a Putrefy. Yeah, we may go for a Putrefy. And then we can follow it up with a Beast Within so he doesn't get that Beast token. But yeah, this is a little bit more of my spikier builds. And it's just kind of more of a little controlled style deck. One of our win conditions is Villainous Wealth, which is definitely a really fun way to win a commander. Use all that mana just to fire off a really big Villainous Wealth. That always feels really good. All right, let's test it. You got a counterspell, buddy? Do you? Do you don't? Let's tap for black right there. And we're doing this in our attack phase, so if we wanted to, we could still block with Restoration Angel. But if he's swinging in at Ashiok, then we'll probably just go and let it go through. No, he's coming in hot at us, man. Don't worry about Ashiok. He is tapping for 5 mana, though. I'm trying to figure out. Mystic Confluence. Okay. Oh, nice, man. Counter targets fail. Return Restoration back to the hand. Draw a card. It's pretty solid right there. No, we can't pay for it. And yeah, we got a Dragonlord Ojutai swinging in hot at us. Now he does have, oh yeah, and he does have the Manama over there, so we can untap it to give it hexproof in response to something. So we're gonna crack the Scalding Tarn, and we may go for a Damnation while he's tapped out, just to kind of blow him up a little bit. Because it's gonna be 5, that'll be 10 commander damage the following turn. That'll be our best spot to try and stick a Damnation if we're going to do it, just because he's tapped out basically. Let's go and crack the Scalding Tarn. And let's go. We're going to go Tropical Island. Actually, we'll go and go Breeding Pool. We don't need it to play tap right now. And we have Rip a land, but it's Temple of Malady. Okay, so let's go get some scry action going. Dig Through Time. Looking at, yeah, I'll go and put that on top. Let's go and fire up Ashiok. And yeah, I may. Let's see if we can. Yeah, I think I'm going to go for a Damnation just as a little bit more of a tempo play. What do we exile? Thassa. Oh, yeah, actually I like that. So let's go for a tempo play. We're going to go black, black. Just because if we go for Beats Within, he has the Manamo over there to untap it, and it'll gain Hexproof, which will basically just fog our kill spell out. So if he spins the next turn, recasting Dragonlord Ojutai, and then we can fire a Bribery off, or we can go for an Urban Evolution, draw 3 cards, play an additional land. Then we can also minus Ashiok to get down Thassa. And we're getting old school Elspeth coming in. Yeah, but Ashiok's put in some work, man. Got a little Restoration Angel and some Thassa. Thank you. Thank you, Ashiok. Okay, so the first thing, let's go and minus Ashiok for 3. So we get down Thassa. He's got 3 mana up with 6. 3 mana up with 6 cards in hand. Do we want an Urban Evolution? He has Restoration Angel in his hand. If we go for Bribery, yeah, let's see if we can't stick an Urban Evolution. This will kind of be one of those spells where, you know, if he wants to counter it, go for it. If he's going to burn a counter spell in Urban Evolution, sure. So then we have Bribery and Dig Through Time to follow up with next turn. Well, not both of them, but we definitely fire up Dig Through Time. Let's see how much mana we get. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 coming out of the graveyard, so it's going to be 3 up top. And we do have Thassa with the Scry. And he's just going tokens right now. I forgot what her ultimate is. Artifact. There we go. Artifact, creatures, enchantments, and lands you control have indestructible. Alright. Seems fair enough. What we really need is we need to get into some quick artifact mana. Like a Mana Rock or a Soul Ring. That we get down Damia, get that card draw up and running. But he is running a pretty heavy counter package, so we'll see if we can't jam some stuff through there this turn. Nissa, Voice of Zendikar. I'm gonna put that on the bottom right now. Grave Titan. Okay, that's not too bad. If we go Gilded Lotus, we're gonna have 3. I'm just trying to figure out if we want to fire that Bribery off or not. Because I'll have that Restoration Angel to back it up. Let's wait and see if we can't fire off a... well, let's see if we can stick a Gilded Lotus. Yeah, we'll stick a Gilded Lotus. If that sticks, okay. And then now we'll be able to fire Dig Through Time off on our opponent's turn, because that'll be 3 mana. That'll be 1, 2, 3. That'll leave 6. That'll leave 5 coming out of the graveyard. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. So we'll have enough, just enough to Dig Through Time. But yeah, Dig Through Time, man. I wish it was still legal in Modern. I think Dig Through Time could work. I really do. I think it could work in Modern. I think it's at least worth a shot. You know, if it's just 3 months of more hell, then okay. But oh, we get the. Okay, then he can just pump it up. All right, and he's already dealt 5 commander damage to us. There we go. A little D20 out here. But yeah, I think Dig Through Time, man. I think it would work in Modern. I think it would give Blue just a little bit of an edge. You know, all this early aggro stuff, man. Okay, so he's swinging in. And I'm trying to. If there's a way we can. If we can blast it while he's. No. Yeah, so that's going to be 10. I'm pretty sure we've already been hit with 15. Yeah, we may go for. If he's tapping out this turn, then we may go for bribery next turn. Yeah, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's only dealt 5 commander damage. Pretty sure. And we could have Beast Within on the aura, but he can just do it in response. Tap all that mana. Alright, so we get it for 14. And how much? Uh-oh. There we go. Yeah, we've been 19 total commander damage. Okay, so we're going to have to find an answer next turn because him simply just swinging in is going to allow him to close the game out next turn. Alright, so let's get this Dig Through Time fired up. We've got triple blue. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Yeah, I miss casting Dig Through Time. Okay, so we've got Vraska. We can destroy the enchantment. Acidic Slime will destroy the enchantment. Well, enough for Temple of the False God. Okay, so if we go Acidic Slime, we have a real tight on mana though. Man, this is gonna put us in a spot to where we can't really close it out. I mean, it's thinking about blowing up the Manamo School, so we taps it, we can kill. So when he untap or taps it with the Manamo, we can blow up Dragonlord. Yeah, I'm probably gonna go Temple of the False God, and I'm going to go Acidic Slime. Vraska would be nice, but Acidic Slime's going to get it done quicker. Okay, so we got a Scry coming in from Thassa. Burgeoning, yeah, I don't want that one. Put that one on the bottom right now. Void Slime. Okay, so let's play Temple of the False God. Yeah, we're just going to have to go for a bribery right now. That's kind of what we're going to need to do. Hopefully we can find something. So we're looking at triple blue. And then 1, 2. We shall see. See if there's anything in there that'll help us. Okay, Vincer, Gear Hulk. We can go for another Sylvan Scrying with the Gear Hulk, Talrand. If we go Talrand, how many instants do... Well, we have the Beast Within. That'll be 1 chump blocker. Heliod, Consecrated Sphinx. I think I may go Talrand. That way we just have a little bit of something to do. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 5 mana, so we can go for a Beast Within on one of the, on the Mana Crypt, and get an extra token. Or we have Void Slime, counter target spell, activated ability, or triggered ability. Okay, so that's going to allow us to at least just kind of have a chump blocker for the Dragonlord swinging in hot. Yeah, we've got enough mana. Well, we're 1 mana away from doing both, but we have Beast Within or Void Slime up to kind of stop it. We shall see if we can get out of this. Now, if he goes for Restoration Angel... No, Restoration Angel's on... Excuse me, I realized I was talking about Restoration Angel earlier like it was exile any creatures. Target creature. I'm pretty sure it's target creature you control. So... But at least we can start making some of those tokens and kind of grind it out that way, hopefully. And we do have to watch out for the Elspeth Ultimate coming in, which, not going to be the end of the world, but doesn't really sound that fun. Probably going to... I'll go for a Void Slime on that one. So we're looking at green and then double blue. So we're going to get a 2/2 Drake off that one. Drake the Rapper. Yeah, I need to build a Talran deck. I've always enjoyed playing against them, and it just seems like fun just to have this army of just drakes like surrounding you, man. It sounds like a lot of fun. All right, so we've got Snapcaster, and he's got enough for Dissipate, and yeah, so we have active Dissipate in the graveyard. Okay, so we got the Dissipate coming in. We're still gonna have the Talran trigger. He's gonna have Vincer. And if he goes for a -1 on Vincer, yep, there you go, man. Yeah, so Vincer resolves it, and he minuses it for 1. Creatures can't be blocked this turn. Yep, and then, yeah, he's got it, man. Dragonlord Ojutai swinging in hot. That's, we got a little fun Planeswalker control. We got some legit blue-white control over there. That happens sometimes, though, man. But it was fun. Definitely enjoyed it. We got to get our own little Drake tokens out. So, alright, guys. If you enjoyed it, like, subscribe. Thanks, guys.